Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Pokémon Sun Rainbow Wedlocke. In the last episode, we made our way through the Diglett's Tunnel, making our way here to Coney City, right past Route 9. And we even caught our first any Pokemon. Excuse me, sir. Being Luvdisc. I know, it was a Luvdisc, but hey, maybe, just maybe, one day it'll come in handy. So, there's a few things I want to point out before I start this video really quick. First things first is, if you look at my team, I did go ahead and grab a leftovers from a wild Munchlax thanks to Bellamord using Thief. I then got rid of Thief, at least I think, I hope. Let's check. Did I get rid of it? Yes, I put Protect again. So, we got that, and not only that, I did also go back to the Corsola by Kukui's house and grab the Wide Lens, which I gave to VLD for now, for Will-O-Wisp. But it won't be on there for very long, because we're going to get an item for VLD that's potentially may save his life in the near future. But, enough with that. So one thing I really want to point out is from this episode onward, my audio should sound my audio should sound incredibly different and hopefully much more crisp and more clear. I wanted to give a big thanks to Marriland for that because he did help me kind of sort out some audio issues I had been having over the course of this series. And if you notice, it sounds a lot better and background noise is more eliminated than it used to be. I definitely want to hear some feedback down below on that because I think it sounds a lot better, but it is pretty hard to tell unless you play the videos side by side, and especially if you're using headphones. But luckily, hopefully, everything now will be completely resolved moving forward. With that being said, I do hope you guys enjoy this episode, and we are going to be exploring Coney City and making our way up towards Memorial Hill, where Olivia, the second Grand Kahuna, is waiting for us there. I'm pretty excited for it. And there's an item over here? No? I gotta hop on Stoutland for this one. I'm almost certain there is, because there normally tends to be items in these things. No? Nothing? Are you kidding me? What does this guy have to say? Kahuna Olivia is a Rock-type Pokemon user. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. Rock-types have plenty of weaknesses. She's definitely something to be able to boast of such strength when she uses such a disadvantaged type. I guess, yeah, I mean, that's a way to look at it. So the first thing I want to do in this town is come out here. There's a lady with some Pikachu next to a Zygarde core. We want to grab that Zygarde core, but that is definitely not why I came this way. Now, if we talk to this lady, I believe she'll give me the Pikachuium Z. It actually doesn't matter to us, because we don't have a Pikachu anymore, but if Miazurki was still on our team, it would be something definitely worthwhile to grab. But we don't, so we can't. But this is what I wanted to grab. This beautiful looking Pokeball behind this bench holds the Eviolite. This is one of the best items in the entire game. It makes a Pokemon who isn't fully evolved boost their defenses, both defense and special defense, by 50%. It's going to make our little VLD much more able to take hits until he makes his way to Chandelure. And when he does, if Calphite is still here, Calphite can get it until he evolves into Vikavolt. But for now, Calphite has enough defenses that we don't need him to have the Eviolite. He has 48 and 61, whereas VLD only has 38 and 34. Definitely struggling there, but luckily we have the Eviolite now, which will definitely come in handy. The only reason I gave him the Wide Lens was for the purpose of not forgetting to tell you guys that I got it. So, with that out of the way, that's a huge weight off my shoulders. Let's see what this girl has to say. She says, on the opposite side of town, the audio issues don't fix my mumbling in real life. Opposite of the town, you can find Memorial Hill and the Ruins of Life. Yeah, so we can get a Pokemon down at the Memorial Hill, which would be pretty cool. We're only able to get Phantump, unfortunately. The encounters there aren't very great. Only Ghastly, Phantump, and maybe Zubat, but the only thing I'm eligible to get is going to be Phantump, which is fine. I've not used a Phantump in a Wedlocke of mine, and I wouldn't mind it. Trevenant are really cool. So, this house is Lana's house. I'm not actually going to go inside. There's nothing really we can do in there right now, but we will have to come back because that is where you fight Pokemon Trainer Lana, the optional trial battle after I beat Kahuna Olivia. Just like Alima, we do want to go ahead and fight her. She is a requirement for my rules of this playthrough. So I'm definitely going to go ahead and do that. And she's really difficult. I actually lost my Grimer to her in my original Wedlocke. So hopefully I can avenge her. And this girl will check if my Pokemon are friendly towards me. I didn't actually want to check that. But I mean, let's check out Bellamord. Bellamord's probably maxed right now because she's been here forever. But I am curious. What's it say? Yeah, it's definitely going to be maxed out. So this is the TM shop. Huge plays right here. Alright guys, sorry about that, I had something interrupt me really quick, but it was at an opportune time, so that's okay. So this TM shop is insane. We have Bulk Up, Venoshock, Double Team, Low Sweep, Shadow Claw, and Dragon Tail. Low Sweep could be really good, but I don't think there's anybody on my team that would be able to benefit from it, except maybe Bob when he evolves. But right now, nobody on my team is probably able to learn Low Sweep, and I'm not going to grab it because of that exact purpose. But I wouldn't mind getting Bulk Up, just because I'm curious on who can learn it. I'm willing to take the expense of what it costs, just to check and see if anybody can learn it, because it could really be helpful down the line. And Bob can get Bulk Up, which is actually insane. I'm curious, because it could definitely save Bob's life at some point. But I don't think I want to get rid of Acrobatics, Flame Charge, Bite, or Hidden Power right now. But it's definitely something to consider down the line. So with the TM shop out of the way, that's all I really want right here for right now. But there's some really good TMs there I'll come back and get should I need them for some sort of purpose. These girls sell the incense, which don't have any effect on me. The luck incense would be nice if you could have like a verse seeker, but none of these items are going to be good for our playthrough, so I am going to leave it. Does this girl say something else? Oh, she does a massage. That makes your Pokemon more friendly. I don't want to do that right now. Nobody evolves with happiness, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it. But that'll be good for you guys in case you want to do that. The haircut and clothes shop, not bothered. I don't really tend to bother with that stuff. There's not too much that I need to do right there right now. But where we do need to go is into the fossil shop, the stone shop, because this is where we have to go to get Olivia to go up to the Memorial Hill. So we'll to activate that part anyways. But anyways, the Probo Pass here has a letter, and it's from Olivia saying to meet her at the Ruins of Life, which is what I just said. So, but now that we're here, we can actually do some things before we leave. There are some really cool things that we can do, actually, after this Probo Pass comes back with whatever it has. I think it's an Evers? No, it's not an Everstone. It's something. Is that for me? Yeah, what do you have? A Max Potion. I mean, that's kind of helpful. I can use that in battle, so, you know, that's good to have in case we need it someday. I'm sure we'll use it. Alright, so now that we are in the stone shop and able to move, do any of these guys actually give me any items? I don't think so. But I do know there's something really cool I can get here. So I can actually get a gift Pokemon here. So you can buy... No. Okay, thank God. Okay, what I was going to say is I can get a gift Pokemon here. I'm only allowed to get one fossil. I think I can buy both of them. But for my playthrough, I'm only allowing one fossil Pokemon as a gift Pokemon. I don't think I listed it on my rules as a gift Pokemon, but I intended to. Obviously, I did. It's a fossil Pokemon. They're unique. So, with that being said, in Sun, I can either get Rampardos or I can get Karagosta. Now, seeing as how we have plenty of water types in our PC, I would like to go with Rampardos. So I'm going to grab the Skull Fossil for 7,000 Pokédollars. So we definitely have to pay the price for it. But we're going to grab a Skull Fossil, which is really cool, and we'll have to take that back to the research center and revive that right away. I'm really looking forward to getting our Cranidos. Maybe it'll be really good, who knows? I know they are really frail as well, but it's definitely something worth considering in the future. And this is where you buy all of the stones. This is the only one you can't have at this point, I think, is a Leaf Stone. I might be wrong, there might have been a spot that I just completely missed. But let's go upstairs into Olivia's bedroom. Is there anything that we can grab up here? I'm not entirely sure, but Nosepass, well, not Nosepass, Probo Pass is guarding it pretty hardcore. Oh yeah, there's actually a Zygarde core up here. Now that's what this pink thing is. So this is going to be a core of Zygarde, and Sina is going to call us, and that's a Zygarde core. And that unlocks one of Zygarde's moves. I'm not entirely sure which one. Do any of these stuff will give me anything? I'm sure somebody pointed out. I probably won't come back unless it's like an Arceus or something, because I don't really care about what the stuff will have for me. I mean, Probo Pass gave me a Max Potion. That wasn't too great, so the Stuffle can't really have that much better. I think the core is the only thing in there that's worthwhile. So, before we head back to, what was I going to say? Before we head back to Memorial Hill or whatever, back down to Route 9, I do want to fly back to Route 8, where we fought Lurantis, and I want to revive that fossil at the Fossil Restoration Center. So, I'll see you guys there. So here we are at the Fossil Restoration Center. Let's go ahead and talk to the guy that runs the Dream Park, and he wants to see if we have any fossils that we want to turn back into Pokemon. And that's exactly what we do. We have that Skull Fossil, and he's going to turn it into a Pokemon Lickety-Split, as he says. And he goes in his trailer, comes on out, and says he turned it back into the Pokemon it used to be. This here's Cranidos. You'd better take right good care of it. And we got ourselves our fossil Cranidos, which is pretty awesome. Here we go. Cranidos has been registered to the PC, or the Pokedex. Shiny Cranidos would have been pretty sweet, but it just wasn't in the cards for us today. Alright, what's the Pokedex say about Cranidos? It's the headbutt Pokemon. It lived in jungles around 100 million years ago. It used the skillful headbutts to combat Aerodactyl. It used its skillful headbutts to combat Aerodactyl. So, with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and check my naming theme list, which is NPCs and monsters from the online game RuneScape. I'm gonna find a name for this Cranidos, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I've got a name for this Cranidos. It just sounds really cool, and the name kind of sounds like a flower of some sort. You guys know what the flower I'm talking about when I use the name, but I went with this one over the other one. There's two. They're brothers, as far as I'm aware. And the other one kind of sounds like a flower, which made me think of jungle, which is where Cranidos lived according to the Pokedex. So it's after a collector of ancient artifacts, and that NPC's name is Mandrith. We have Mandrith, the Cranidos, which I think is an incredibly cool sounding name. And it sounds like the flower Mandrake, which, well, Mandrake is a spice. You got, oh, it's a flower too, I think. It reminds me of jungles over its brother. So I chose Mandrith. I think it's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and see what Mandrith's preference is going to be. Will we get another any Pokemon, perhaps? That would be pretty cool. All right. Mandrith has Moldbreaker, of course, and it's a serious nature, which means it likes males only. So we've got another males only Pokemon to the PC. That's actually really awesome. I'm liking the more variety. We haven't been getting too much of that lately. It's mostly been opposites, but Mandrith looks really awesome. I like it. I'm pretty excited if we ever get to use him. Let's send him to the PC. Alright guys, back in Coney City, I did go ahead and mark Mandrith and put him in the correct PC slot. So before we go ahead and move on, I do want to go back to the Pokepelago really fast and see if anything new has shown up. I did check it when I got the leftovers, and there was a new Pokemon. There were two new Pokemon, and they were both not eligible for me. Ooh, what? Whoa, that's pretty sweet. So the two were, I think Ghastly, no, it was a Zub, no, I think it was Ghastly and Murkrow. One of them was a Murkrow. But these weren't those two Pokemon. They must have left, because it's been a while. So Ghastly isn't uneligible for my playthrough, but Drifblim is not uneligible, meaning Drifblim is going to be my Pokepelago encounter. So I'm going to go ahead and talk, if it stays, that is. It's not up to me if it stays. I'll come back to it as soon as I can. And we'll give it a day and see how it's feeling tomorrow. So Drifblim is going to be my Pokepelago encounter. That's actually a really weird Pokemon to get at this point. I thought it would be at least a Drifloon. But no, we've got a Drifblim in our Pokepelago, so we'll have to come back for that, definitely. Drifblim has a very special place in my heart, so I think that's really neat. Awesome, let's leave the Pokepelago with our heads held high, because we're going to get a Drifblim, potentially. I wanted a Pinsir, but, you know, if it stays, it stays. That's how the cookie crumbles. So, on to the Memorial Hill, because in the Memorial Hill, we can get ourselves another Pokemon. We're just getting encounter after encounter. I actually never went into the police station. Let's go back to the police station first. I know, everybody's like, get your Phantom, I want to see what you name it. I mean, I would be thinking that, but like, maybe you guys are like, I don't care what you name it. But, you know, let's talk to, wait, did we talk to these guys? I think we did. Yeah, this guy only turns into a Ditto in Ultra Sun and Moon. Yeah, that we're not missing anything, except a cute little Snubble. How are you doing, Snubbles? Aw, wait, what is this? Oh, really? I was just looking at ya dog, man. Beat it. Cops, I swear. Like, Cops is like a super cool TV show. I enjoy me a good episode of Cops. It's just like so good. I can't think of the theme song right now, but you know what I'm talking. I was gonna be like, Bacho Door. I don't know. What's wrong with me? Plenty, but so I'm thinking Ghost types because we're in this area. So I don't want Vialdi to be up front, even though Vialdi obviously is kind of a higher level than most things in the area. I'm going to go ahead and put Calphite, on a lower level than most things on my team, is what I meant to say. I want to put Calphite up front. I don't know why. I guess I'll just spark whatever comes at me and hope for the best. What's this girl have to say? The mighty families of old ALOLA rest beneath these graves here. Maybe they wanted to stay close to the tapu. When my own time comes, I'd hope to be put in a rest in a grave somewhere. Same as my good rock girl. Aw, it's a Wuff. It's another doggy. I like doggies. Look, what? Oh, there's a heal powder on this grave. I don't think I should be taking that. What? He don't even see me. What a nerd. I can walk right past you. But I won't. Let's talk to him. What do you have, bud? Old Man Gregory is what I'm going to name this guy. Wait, I didn't read what he said, but he wants to have a battle. Old Man Greg. Calling it. Come on. Smith. Old Gentleman Greg is what I meant. But Gentleman Smith's going to go ahead and have an Umbreon. Okay. Umbreon is perfect for Calphite, actually. I could definitely destroy that. There's no problem with that at all. All right, let's do it, Calphite. Bug bite this Umbreon into oblivion. And we can move on with our day and get ourselves a Phantom. He's a Phantom. Come on, it's great. Wait, he confused me. I'm not even paying attention to the game because I'm like, we got this. And we do. We're going to bug bite through that confusion. You dead now? Actually, it's an Umbreon, so of course it's going to take it. But like, maybe, you know, maybe I could have crit and knocked it out, right? Come on, Calphite. Do this for Bud. Yeah, you have to treat me this way, Calphite. I'm your boy. I'm your #1 Dionysus, Calphite. Hit through. Just save me some time. Yeah, there we go. Bug bite that Umbreon. See you later, Gentleman Smith. And now you crit. I mean, seems right. Seems about right. Whatever. Calphite grew to level 26, and yeah. That's it for Gentleman Smith. I don't know what he said, because I'm like, on the move. Sorry, like, I love me some Danny Phantom. So, if Danny was on this list, you can be certain I would totally use it. But it's not, so I'm like not gonna use it. Anyways, let's put VLD up front now. We can't keep babying the Veldster. Like, also somebody tell me, actually, never mind. I'd probably be too late by now. But like, if I use my Z move, does Acrobatics do full power? I'm curious. I don't know, just something I was considering. But let's fight the little boy. Is there anything on here? Yeah, there is, an Adrenaline Orb. Also, I learned Adrenaline Orbs do something other than call in more Pokemon. They actually raise your speed if you're intimidated, which is interesting. What do you have, a little boy? You're just a little squirt. With some dark text. I'm gonna name him Tommy. It's a little Tommy boy right here. Also, that was set in Sandusky, Ohio, which is really close to where I'm from. But anyways, enough references aside. Preschooler Liam has a Jigglypuff. A Jigglypuff. And I have a VLD, so I'm guessing Litwick can absolutely toast a Jiggles. I'm not too sure what it could do to me. I mean, it is a fairy type, so I resist it. So I guess I'll go for Flame Burst and see what it does. Maybe VLD can fight after all. I mean, he does have the Eviolite now. Yeah, look at Flame Burst go. And then you disable my only method of attacking. Wait, I have Hidden Power Rock your world. That's right. We're gonna Hidden Power Rock this Jigglypuff's world. It's been a while. Kaboom. Get it? Because it's Hidden Power Rock. Yeah, Jigglypuff is done. See you later. What else you got, Preschooler Liam? Oh yeah, VLD grew level 25, so VLD's fighting on his own. He's getting some love. Like, everybody loves VLD. Oh, that's gonna be fun. Everybody loves VLD because, like, I've got so much fan art for VLD, I can't even hold it. It's like that meme. I got so much fan art, I can't hold it. I did the pose in real life, but we're gonna Hidden Power Rock this Ledian's world. Reflect isn't gonna save you now! 4 times rock, you're done, son. Look at the HP. What? I mean, I know they have special defense, but like, come on. You do this to me, light screen? Nah. Okay, yeah. Suckiest suck that ever sucked, besides my dog Sock, because we call him Suck. Anyway, we do. His name's Suckboy and Sucky, if you weren't aware of this. Like, his name's Sock, but we call him Sucky. I don't know, it just came one day. I was like Socky, and then it became Sucky, and we never call him Sock unless he's bad. He's looking at me because he's like, why are you talking about me? I'm like, I'm recording. He's like, oh, that makes so much sense. It does, doesn't it? Yeah, anyways. No wonder I have to, like, go to bed after I record, because, like, you know, I get tired. All right, we need to put a Pokemon up front that can, like, catch actually... Phantom, I mean, Bob can, yeah, Bobby. Also, I call my dog Throw Bob. This is true. I call him Bob Tob and Bobby Nobby. Wait, we can run into a Ghastly and they can trap you with Mean Look, actually. And same with the Zubat here, actually. Oh, there's a Phantump. So my encounter for the Memorial Hill is gonna be a Phantump. I'm not gonna do it. Anyways, yeah, we got ourselves a male Phantump, level 21. Alright, I'm kind of concerned about what it's able to do to me, so I'm just gonna go for what I do best and dunk this thing with a quick ball as fast as possible. Hopefully it'll save me some time. I guess everything's getting caught in quick balls then. It saves a lot of time if you get lucky. So yeah, we got Phantump. Awesome. I would not mind using a Trevenant one day. I really like them. I haven't really gotten to use one other than once in a normal playthrough, so maybe on a Wedlocke, it would be something that I would enjoy using. So, Phantump is the Stump Pokemon. These Pokemon are stumps possessed by the spirits of children who died in the forest. Their cries sound like eerie screams. Enough of that, I'm gonna check my list for a name for this Phantump, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I've got a name for this thing. I've got a couple that are kind of neat. One's really fitting because of the area that this NPC is in, and the other one, I just like the way that it sounds, and it's fitting because it's a ghost type. But then I'm thinking, what other ghost types will I be able to get down the line that I would rather use it on? And I can't really think of anything. Oh, wow, I don't know. This is a really big toss-up here. What other ghost types are in the game? I'll get something, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna use the other name then. So, this name is actually after a gnome wizard, but the gnome people in RuneScape actually have a spirit tree in there. They live in a tree, and they have a spirit tree that they talk with. And I just thought that was fitting because Phantump is a stump, and the gnome people live basically, like, in the Grand Tree. And I don't want to name it the Grand Tree, but I'll name it after the wizard that lives near the Grand Tree. And that wizard's name is Brimstale. We have Brimstale, the Phantump, and it also kind of sounds like Brimstone, which is evil. I think. At least it is in the Binding of Isaac, so I like the name Brimstale. So, let's see what Brimstale's preference is going to be. It's nature. It also has Frisk, unfortunately, and it's got a modest nature, which is just, upsetting. But because of that modest nature, that makes this little guy an ace. So that's even more upsetting. We got a really, really bad Phantump. It doesn't have its other ability, which I don't remember what it is, but it's not Frisk, and it's better than Frisk. And, well, it's got, like, the worst nature possible. But who knows? Maybe as an ace, we can make it work one day. So, let's go ahead and send Brimstale to the box. Alright, so we also get one more Pokemon this episode. I know, jam-packed episode. But we got some trainers to fight in front of us before then. So, I remember this lady's actually really frightening. I don't remember exactly what she has. I can't remember for the life of me what she has, but hopefully it's something that Bob can fight. I don't know, I'm scared, but we'll see. Which Pokemon do you think it's fitting with the grave? What? Maybe she's got a ghost type, I don't know. Oh yeah, these trainers are really deadly, right. That's the one that had the Carbink. What's she have? Comfy. Okay, I'm fine. I was really, really worried for a second because I was really afraid that it was going to have something that could destroy my fire types, and I really don't want anything to happen to VLD. I have a big standard to uphold. Everybody loves him, and I have to be scared. Well, I do have to be scared. I have to be careful too, though. But luckily, Bob can take Comfy down, no problem. He's definitely comfortable in doing that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Get it? It's pretty good. But yeah, this is where Flame Charge is better than Fire Fang, because it is outspeeding me, but now I'll be able to outspeed, and that means I'll only get hit twice versus 3 times. Small difference, but in the situation where they're dealing a lot of damage to me, it's gonna save Bob's life one day. Mark my words. And, oh, you know, this could be one of those times. I'm wrapped in, I'm confused. It could get sketchy if I don't hit on this next turn. The wrap's gonna hurt me, my confusion damage, and whatever it decides to throw at me. It could get bad, but I can't switch, so I don't justify healing at this point. I'm just gonna go for it with another Flame Charge, and hopefully we can hit our mark. Yeah, we did! Alright, nice job, Bob. That's gonna be done for Comfy. And I feel comfortable about that one. I'm gonna stop making the Comfy puns. Unless we use it. If we use Comfy, the Comfy puns are gonna roll in faster than I will to my couch when I get home, because I'm tired and I want to get comfortable. Stay comfortable, my friends. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, I reference commercials that nobody knows about because they're Ohio commercials. Not even Ohio, like Northeast Ohio. I don't know if I've ever told you guys about the meme. Anyways, there's this place called Dewey Furniture. Definitely Google their channel. It's phenomenal. You can watch Dewey's Stay Comfortable, My Friends commercials. He's he's an old dude that owns a furniture company in Sandusky, Ohio, and he makes his own commercials. It's very obvious and clear that he makes his own commercials. I knew it was gonna happen because they're bad. You know how when a commercial's so cringy, you can tell it was made by the person that owns the company. It's one of those situations, and I love him. Like, he's meme-worthy, and his commercials suck, but his commercials are actually really great. They're just, like, cringy. But I love him. He's phenomenal. I want to meet him one day. It would be pretty great. It's just like, he's the most comfortable man in the world. Anyways, hold on, my dog's getting into something. I gotta get him really quick. Alright, guys, sorry about that. Luckily, with my new microphone audio setup, you can't hear him. At least you shouldn't be able to. But I can see him, and he was, like, choking on some string. He likes to chew up blankets and stuff, and he gets into some stuff. He's bad. I guess it's partially why we call him Sucky, and I would love to find out the reason they call this girl Punky. At least that's what she said. I saw the word Punky, and I didn't really pay any attention. But I know she has a Golbat from my prior experiences in the game. Oh wait, never mind. It's going to be on Ariados. That's fine. I would have loved to have led with Vialdi then, because Vialdi would have gotten some really good experience. It's one of those situations that I always talk about where you can kind of guess and gauge the experience of the route based on the Pokemon trainers you've already fought in it. I fought a Ledian. I could have guessed there would be an Ariados somewhere around here down the line, and I would have been right in this situation because of that. And it's just a really good thing. Obviously, it's not a little kid, it's not a preschooler or whatever with one, but you can kind of go from there and kind of have an idea, like if you don't know what they're going to have, at least go with that. And yeah, you can be wrong and it can put you in a bad situation, but it can also put you in a situation that's equally as fine. So don't stress about it too much, but if you can't think about who to lead with, just go with your gut. That's what I do. Like with right now, I'm going to still lead Bellamord because I want Bellamord to be up front, but I'm going to spray Repel because my gut's telling me to stop running into wild Pokemon. It's making your video take so much longer, and you're going to feel sorry for it when you edit. So we're going to spare for Repel and move on with our lives, you know. There's also only one more route we can get a Pokemon on. So here's an item. I don't remember what it is, though. What do we have? A Hyper Potion. That makes me pretty hyper, you know? I get hyped up. I mean, it makes me pretty hyper. Like, I'm already not hyper, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, this guy is going to have a Golbat. I remember somebody around here has a Golbat. They're trying to steal his Slowpoke. I don't know what they want with the Slowpoke. I mean, they're not that great. Like, Slowking and Slowbro are, but, like, why don't you just be a smart criminal? Watch them until they evolve it, and then take it. It'll be slower, easier to catch, and even more powerful. You can't go wrong, Team Skull. Anyways, there was born ready, yo, to fight Master Dionysus. It's your boy, Corm. Yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm not Corm, I'm Dionysus in this game. You know, I can be Corm sometimes, but, like, can I be Koi? I need help. Anyways, we got ourselves an Alolan Raticate. Alolan form versus Alolan form. Raticate versus Bellamord. Yeah, it rhymed. I'm busting those sick rhymes. I guess that gets me into that, you know, that mood when I run into Team Skull, because, you know, they busting them rhymes all of the time when you fight in Team Skull. You gotta be swift with your call. Oh, yeah. I don't know where I'm going with this. I should just end my channel. Bite probably would have done more. Oh, God. It, like, makes me tense when I see the word Hyper Fang. Luckily, it missed. It could have saved Bellamord her life there, because if it crit, like my past two moves did, it could have been bad. But luckily, it wasn't. And that's going to get Bellamord to level 26, which is awesome. We're getting pretty close to the level limit, but we're also getting pretty close to where the level limit is for. So, it won't be too bad. We're almost there. We should be fine. There's only, like, 3 trainers left up until there. There's a Hariyama, there's a guy with a Gyarados, and a something else. I could have swore there was a Golbat trainer around here, but I guess I was wrong. Yeah. Alright, yeah, we're a trial goater. Oh yeah, I'm a trial goater. Anyways, after we finish our grand trial, head over to the Hano Grand Resort. So that's basically telling us where to go next. And we don't get anything from them, but we will when we go there. That's for sure. But, yeah. Here we are in the Akala Outskirts. So this is where we get our next encounter. So there's one thing I can get in while fishing, and that is a Chinchou. But I don't actually want Chinchou. The Pokemon that I want, unfortunately, is in the grass. And you'll see what I mean by unfortunately. Don't fight that guy yet. For God's sake, do not fight that guy yet. He has a Gyarados. Be very, very scared. I did lose a Pokemon to him in my original Moon Wedlocke. I lost my Flareon, and my Fomantis scraped by with like 3 HP left. It was really scary, and it was a really intense fight, actually. But luckily, thanks to my Flareon's baby doll eyes, Fomantis was able to make it out. And then died to the Hariyama trainer right up ahead. But after we fought Olivia, it's a crazy story. I guess I'll get into it while we look for our encounter, which is right here. This is what I wanted. Believe it or not, it's a Wingull! It's true! The channel meme returns! We have ourselves a Wingull. Will it cause me pain catching it like a certain Pelipper did Marriland in the past? I've never had problems catching a Wingull! I have problems running into them, as everybody knows. But let's dunk it, and hopefully it has hydration, because that's the ability that makes it semi-usable. Anyways, what I was saying about my, one fight. I had a Shieldon and a Fomantis that took down Olivia. And then, I think I've told this before, but after I left, they both had like 6 HP left. It was really intense. And then I forgot I didn't fight the Hariyama trainer yet. Ran into him with somebody else up front, luckily. But they were still on 6 HP, and it used Whirlwind, bringing them both in and killing them. Insanely depressing, I know. Anyways, Wingull is the seagull Pokemon. Its hollow bones enhance its lightness. It spreads its wings to the wind and soars away into the sky. I'm gonna check my list for a name for this Wingull, and I'll be right back. Actually, you know what? I don't need to look any further. I'm gonna go ahead and name this Wingull after another gnome in the Grand Tree. He's actually a gnome pilot. And I really like... No, I see another gnome that's even better. I like this one a lot. Wait, no, that would be pretty good for another Pokemon down the line. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and name it what I was gonna originally name it. So, the name I want to give this is after a gnome pilot. Oh wait, there's another one. There's another gnome. There's so many gnomes! Anyway, I'm gonna go with the one that I initially thought of. So, this is after a gnome pilot in the Grand Tree. It just is a pretty cool sounding male name. And I'm gonna name this Wingull Daro. We have Daro, the Wingull, which I think is a pretty sweet sounding name. What's your preference, Daro? I'm pretty concerned it's gonna be any. Bashful. It is! Oh my god! They're bound determined to make me use Wingull. And it has hydration, so I just might do that. I actually might use a Wingull. Bashful is the only nature that I forgot to put on the list, and I did deem it to go towards any at the beginning of the game. Meaning Daro is the next Pokemon that is any. Wingull and Luvdisc are my any Pokemon. Beautiful. Let's send it to the PC. Wow, that's just phenomenal right there, boy. Yeah, so I believe there's only 2 trainers left. Yeah, just the Black Belt and the Gyarados guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and fight them. I don't want to, like, make this episode super long, but I do want to fight them in this episode because I'd like next episode to start right off with Olivia. So I'm gonna run behind him right now, and we'll grab this TM. I don't remember what it is, though. TM 28 Leech Life. Right, Leech Life's insane. Oh my god. Can Calphite learn it? No, Bob can? Excuse me? I'm gonna get rid of Bite. It still would be, it'd be good against Psychic, it'd be good against Dark. It would be good against, like, not Ghost, but, like, does it matter? I'm gonna get rid of Bite. It'll also give me healing. I think that's a great idea. I don't have to worry about having a Dark-type stab move for, Incineroar, because I'll get Darkest Lariat when I evolve. So, yeah. I'm gonna stick with that. Alright, let's fight him. He's scary, but hopefully Calphite can pull it out for me. He fishes when he thinks about catching, he can catch something. He battles when he thinks he can win. So apparently he thinks he can win against us for whatever reason. I'm going to go ahead and name him Harry. Is his name Harry? Harrison? Harry Vernon. Mount Vernon? I don't know. Alright. I don't know if you don't know. I don't... This is that moment where you decide to stop recording and go to bed. No, not actually. I'm not anywhere near tired. Even though it's 11 o'clock at night. Yeah, he has a Staryu and a Gyarados, like I said. Hopefully we can go ahead and take the Staryu out immediately. Ooh, Psywave. If that does a lot, it's going to concern me. It didn't. Okay, I never know how that move works, but luckily it didn't do enough that's going to make me afraid. We'll take that Staryu out, and his next Pokemon is going to come in. Very, very powerful Pokemon. If I remembered, I would have gave Calphite the Eviolite. I hope that does not bite me in the end. It's going to use Intimidate, but I don't think it's going to survive this no matter what. But I have to take its Thrash. Ooh, it didn't use Thrash. Good. We'll hit it with a Spark, and hopefully it'll just get rid of it right now, and I won't have to worry about Vernon anymore. Yes. Okay, great. I was afraid it wouldn't because of the Intimidate, but I'm pretty certain it would have, though, because, I mean, it's a Gyarados. They have a lot of special defense, so if it was Thunderbolt and it used, like, something that lowered my special attack, then I think it would have taken it, but not a physical attack. There's no way. And there's one more Pokemon trainer left on this route, like I said, and it's Eris. So don't leave any of your Pokemon weakened for this fight. Trust me on this one. You do not want to leave any of your Pokemon weak for this fight, because even though you lead with somebody else, he does have Whirlwind, as I said. And if I don't end up knocking it out in one hit, I need to be prepared that I can come in and just hit it with whatever I've got at full health. He's scary, but hopefully he doesn't do what he did to me in the past. Let's fight him. This is definitely somebody I would consider a trainer of death if I was in one of those situations. But we fought a Hariyama before. One with a Z move. So hopefully Black Belt Kenji's Hariyama doesn't put me in a scary situation. Did I say Hariyamja? I might have. I very well might have. But hopefully Eris can take out this Harimamja. Yeah, so I'm on Acrobatics. Even though I know Feather Dance would be good, I don't want to Feather Dance and then have it Whirlwind me. It did use Whirlwind! Oh god, not VLE! I think it has Knockoff. I cannot risk VLD's life that way. So Bob and VLD are the pair in command. I do have to switch to Bob. I know they're deadly, but I think Bob can outspeed it. Good. No VLD. Come on. No VLD. Okay, great. All right, this guy's done. Oh my god, that was a gamble. All right, see you later, Kenji and Hariyamja. Woo! That was a scare me fight right there. Holy crap. That's gonna get Eris to level 27. And we have a Plumeria fight I have to remember about. I almost forgot about that one entirely. Well, I'm not gonna do that this episode. We are going to go ahead and take on Olivia next. Well, in the next episode. But is that all the items around here? Here's a core, actually. We can, yeah, a core. Cell. I don't know what they're called. But yeah, we already got our encounter. The other thing you could get here is actually a Nose Pass, which will show up now. No, it's a Stuffle, actually, which I think is a 5%. So I hunted for a Stuffle for ages when I looked for mine. And then it just shows up like, hi, I'm Stuffle. No, I don't want your cuddly panda bear-like thing. I already have one in the PC. I just want the hidden item that's right here. What? You joking me? Nah, that's not how this works. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care if you don't care. No more. Yeah, okay. So, no wild battle. All right, so yeah, that's it for this episode. I'm pretty sure, actually. Let me check the time on this one. All right, guys, I am going to end off this episode. I wanted to fight Plumeria this episode because I'm pretty certain you do. I wanted to do that for the thumbnail just because it's like, it'd make a better thumbnail than like next episode having Olivia and like completely forgetting her. But like Plumeria, you fight again. So I'll save that thumbnail for another time. So if you guys did enjoy this episode, a like is appreciated. It helps out a great deal. And if you want to see more Pokemon Wedlocks like Pokemon Sun, feel free to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode when we take on the second Grand Kahuna of the game. We're going to face off against Olivia, the Rock-type Kahuna of Akala Island, not Melee. But until then, I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.